Hello and welcome to another Pauper daily event. I'm going to go through my deck again really quick. It's a evolution of the last deck. I made some changes based on some feedback and based on some of my thoughts. I didn't make too many changes. I want to make them incrementally so that we don't change too many things at the same time and then don't really know what worked and what didn't. Like for example, I definitely want to try doing groundswell instead of these giant growths, but I want to try that after seeing what these changes do. So the first change is I brought in adventuring gear, and the reason I did that was actually twofold. So it's really important to look over here at the land actually. So for the first thing is I got rid of the foils, so hopefully that should make the video look a little bit better. And I brought in 4 Terramorphic expanses, which do two things. They give me a shuffle effect for brainstorm, which can be really important. If that takes place of some of the tranquil thicket lonely sandbar action, which I downgraded to only 2 of each, because it allows me to effectively draw extra cards by putting lands back on top and then shuffling. So that's really important, and also they give you double landfall, so that adventuring gear can actually give you +4/+4 sometimes. So we're gonna see if this is worth it. I'm thinking that maybe just another Bonesplitter would be better, and I'm not sure we need 2 equipments anyway, but we'll find out. The other change I made is I completely ditched the Mutagenic Growths because I don't actually feel like it's good enough. The free aspect of it doesn't really matter that much because all your spells are so cheap anyway. And really, Invigorate is doing a better job of what that's doing. And the +2/+2 just doesn't add up. Like, it doesn't make any of the math any better. So Giant Growth is just better. That's what I found anyway. So I brought in Blight Mambas because I got the sense that we didn't have enough creatures in our deck basically, and I think other people who are watching the games got that sense too. So the rest of it's the same, and we'll see how this goes. The sideboard is exactly the same. It's 4 Corpse Curs for attrition matchups, 3 Crumbles for affinity, 4 Negates for control matchups, and some weird creature removal type stuff. And then really it's 2 Intervenes for creature removal and or affinity, to stop random Galvanic Blasts or whatever, like mono red, and Hydroblast to really stop ATOGs and other mono red strategies. So I've had a lot of success with this sideboard, so I don't see any reason to change that. But let's get to the match. I do not want to mulligan this hand. It seems fine. And let's begin. You can see the lonely sandbars kind of clogging up my hand, but I could just draw an island. We'll see. Definitely going to lead off with the Glistener Elf. And one thing this does is I will play the Lonely Sandbar, and I'll have Vines of Astwood up, which may matter. We'll see. And yeah, I mean, I can't go for the win, so next turn I can get pretty close. What's this? Rager. Not too concerned about that. Well, that does make me really want my Blighted Agent. So I think I just play Blighted Agent and pass. I really don't see any reason to run my Glistener Elf into the Rager. Not without Rancor or something that doesn't cost me a card. Okay, I'm fine with taking 2 here. It scares me. That means he might be playing some kind of Damnation or something. Okay, just another Rager. Sure. Think I got this one? Especially if I draw an Invigorate. Alright, well, I just swing with Blight Agent and play another Blight Agent, I guess. That could be dangerous, though, if he has a Rats. I Invigorate? Eh, still think it's worth it. Because this way I can just kill him. Sign in Blood. Well, he can't play Crypt Rats unless he has a land. He can't activate it anyway, so I think I'm going to win this one. Yeah, the problem is I don't know if I want to go for it. The problem with playing Invigorate with Vines of Vastwood is you can't like respond to removal with Vines without countering your own Invigorate. Okay, there's a Brainstorm. I feel like I play this. Well, I think I swing, then play Brainstorm. No, I'm just going to Brainstorm. Let's get some information. When in doubt, Brainstorm. Well, there's another Invigorate, so that's clearly happening. Pretty sure I'm not playing a guy this turn, so I'm going to just put... I do want to play a guy maybe next turn. I might want to play two guys next turn. So I'm going to put Bonesplitter, Blight Mamba back on, and then play the Forest. And swing. And Invigorate. And if he's got Doomblade, I still win. Because I just Invigorate and then Vines this guy. And then I think I just Vines this guy. Well, no, I'll just Invigorate this guy. And then if he doesn't respond, he's dead. Okay, that's fine. Now I just Vines the other guy. I could have gone for the win the turn before that, I suppose. Do I want to make any changes? It is the discard deck, so I think the Corpse Curs come in, and I can probably just do a straight up trade for Giant Growths. I think that's the way to go. Giant Growth is just the worst spell. Maybe take out a Blight Mamba and out a... well, maybe I'll try that next time. This is clearly keepable. I feel like maybe I didn't do my math right on that game and I could have killed him one turn earlier. Well, there's a Terramorphic to go with my Brainstorm. That could be very good. He disfigured it. Guess I should have Invigorated. But sadly I F6'd. I think I cycle this first. Well, no, I just Brainstorm. Yep, really should have saved my guy. Definitely want to put the island first because I don't want to actually draw that. Followed by Bonesplitter, I guess. Yeah, that was a total punt. Should have saved my guy. I really don't want to use Tranquil Thicket here even, because then I can't shuffle away with Brainstorm. This is awkward. Let's see. I'll discard one Rancor, and I guess I'll just discard the Tranquil Thicket because it might just cycle into a land. I want these other cards. Chittering Rats, interesting. That's actually fine, although I do lose my Bonesplitter. I guess I should have put one Rancor on top because I had two Rancors. Yeah, that was probably the right play. So now I play Terramorphic and get a green. Yep. Probably lost this game by F6ing there. So used to F6ing when I'm tapped out. Easy mistake to make. Come on, guy. Ugh. Well, I'm definitely not playing that land because I can just discard it. Rager. Just need a guy. Corpscrew would be good. Oh, that works. We'll play Ichor Clawmere. And I might as well just Rancor. That's kind of risky. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And Invigorate. And and the likelihood that he has a discard effect is pretty severe. I'm still going to play the forest and keep vines up. Kind of seems ridiculous not to, especially since that forest gives me Corpscrew mana. Yep. Boom. Yeah, I really like my board plan other than the fact that I should have brought in even more guys. Because he brings in a lot of targeted removal. So we'll change it a little bit for game 3, which I'm guessing is going to happen. Yeah, I gotta just take this and hope to draw some Brainstorm maybe. Well, that's close. Man, if I had just one more pump spell. Well, if he doesn't leave anything back to block, he could sign and blood me for the win, I guess. I think that's a risk I had to take. Tendrils of Corruption. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Invigorate does not save me. It's unfortunate. Think I lose this. Too bad I can't have myself gain 3 life. Well, I don't really see having an out here. Yeah. Okay. So I think we bring out a Tranquil Thicket. Now I'm trying to bring in Intervenes. Tranquil Thicket for an Intervene. And 22 lands. I feel like I can get away with less lands. I'm going to try this. 21 lands and 2 Intervenes. All my cards are so cheap. Try this. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this. It doesn't do everything it needs to do, but it's not the worst. I think I go ahead and play Terramorphic. And then get a forest. And I think I'll play an Ichor Mirror because I'd rather stick my Blighted Agent. He's probably just going to kill this thing. This way I have Blighted Agent and Intervene up. Ooh, and 2 Corpse Curs? Yeah, I'm going to win this game. I really like the Corpse Cur plan against their discard nonsense. It's very, very sweet. Pretty sure I got this one. Although I need some pump spells eventually. Cryptorats is slightly unfortunate, but that is what Corpse Curs are for. I'm just going to play one of my Corpse Curs right now. Actually, wait, that's silly. He can do lots of damage, yeah. I'm not going to do anything. Just have him use his Cryptorats, and then Corpse Cur something back. I wonder how much he's going to do for Cryptorats. You probably just do 1. I don't know. Maybe he just goes gangbusters on it, so I can't like giant growth my way out of it. Yeah, that's fine. Waste your turn effectively. Although he may have additional Cryptorats, we'll have to see. A land would be hot, yes. Because now I have Corpse Cur plus Intervene. I could play Corpse Cur and Glistener Elf, but I'd rather just go for the long game here. I think I can out-card advantage him. Removal spell? Sign in Blood. I guess I should have played the Glistener Elf, although I wouldn't be swinging with it, so it really doesn't matter that much. I really don't want to swing with Corpse Cur here, so I think I just play Blighted Agent and Blight Mamba. And pass the turn. This is the worst card against me. I mean, it's the best card against me, but from my perspective, the most annoying. Another Cryptorats here would be pretty nasty. Although I can just Corpse Cur into Corpse Cur. Definitely discarding Glistener Elf if he makes me. Although it seems like he sided out most of his like Ileana's Specters and Ravenous Rats for targeted creature removal, which I'm not sure that's correct. It might be better to just stick with your plan. Definitely not blocking that. That suggests he might be wiping the board with the Crypt Rats. Crypt Rats. And he's just popping it now. Alright, here's where I Corpse Cur for a Corpse Cur. And pass the turn. Eventually he will run out of Crypt Rats. Chittering Rats, that's just fine. Put a Rancor on top of my library. And I'm going to play Rancor. Boom. And intervene. Kapow. I think I play Glistener Elf and then don't play Rancor so that if he forces me to discard, I don't have to discard my Corpse Cur. Hopefully he doesn't have 2 discard cards. A Chittering Rats is fine, of course. I'm fine with that. In fact, that's kind of ideal. You'd think you'd want to keep that up for the Rancor. Yep, this is my plan against the deck, and it seems to work in general. Targeted removal is not going to beat this, especially if you use it in the way that he did. He really needed to try to save it and counter my Rancor, because he would have succeeded, and then I would need to draw another Rancor. This card is so good. Alright, what is this? He's close to being able to just corrupt me to death. I have to be careful. Come on. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I decided to intervene over the land. I might be like... Maybe I should main deck 2 more Mutagenic Growth over 2 land. Maybe I'm playing too many land. This could have been an anomaly, though. I mean, that's part of what the cycling lands are there for. Well, if I don't draw a pump spell, he might just win with either the corrupt he's got, or I'm guessing I'm going to lose this. Man, if I just gotten 1 more in somewhere. He's got me. If he's got a Sign in Blood, he wins, basically. That's what I'm guessing. If he had it in his hand, he would use it. It could just be another corrupt. A Rager. Not corrupt. Another Rager. He's going for Sign in Blood. Oh man, please tell me I've got this. Yeah, I think I got this. I'm not playing 2 Corpse Curs. And really don't need the forest. I guess I'm not playing this Corpse Cur either, though. This really doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. I guess I'm just going to do the Forest. And then I go Rancor on the Corpse Cur. He's got no cards in hand, yeah. And you're dead. Didn't even need Invigorate, actually. But I still got all these, as they say. Squeaked by on that one. If he had picked up a Sign in Blood, I wouldn't have been victorious. So that's the sideboard playing against that deck, though. I think I illustrated it pretty well. And I don't know. Maybe we should be main decking some more. Probably just like two Mutagenic Growths, maybe, or even 2 Cis Bears. Maybe the 4th Blight Mamba and a Groundswell. These are interesting questions. Like, maybe I'm playing too much land. I've never really felt that way before, but that could have just been an anomaly. Let's keep our eye on that for the rest of this tournament. Anyway, I'll be back for round 2 in a few minutes.